you looking for a weeknight dinner with all the comfort of Alfredo, but a lot more nutrition? We've got the perfect meal for you. This is quick, coming together in about 15 minutes, packed with protein and super convenient. Your first step is going to be to place a 16-ounce container of cottage cheese into your blender. Cottage cheese has a great deal of protein. You can use any fat content level that you would like. A lot of people think that fat and dairy is really bad for you, but recent studies have shown that it's very healthy. You're going to blend that until it's smooth. The consistency of this once it's finished is going to be very similar to heavy cream, which is going to give us the Alfredo consistency that we're looking for. So if you look at the screen, the nutrition of this is very different. So in a half a cup of cottage cheese, we have 80 calories versus 400 in heavy cream, and 12 grams of protein versus 0 in heavy cream, and 1 gram of fat versus 40 in heavy cream. And this is for 1% milk fat cottage cheese. By replacing heavy cream with cottage cheese, we're adding a lot more protein to this dish and making it something that will sustain you for a lot longer. Once you have your cottage cheese blended, you're going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil into a pan. At this point, you can get a little creative, but we're going to go simply just because I want this to be something that you could put together very easily with things you already have in your pantry. So we're going to do some garlic powder, some onion powder, some Italian seasoning, but at this stage you could also add things like fresh garlic, peppers, tomatoes, fresh onions. The garlic onion blends that you can get at the store that are frozen would be an excellent option here. And you want to saute until your spices are fragrant and any of your vegetables are softened. This took about 2 minutes and 30 seconds for us, just because we didn't have any vegetables in there. But you want to do this until your spices are smelling really, really good to release as many of the flavors as possible. This is a step that a lot of people skip. Then you're going to stir in your blended cottage cheese and make sure that you're breaking up any clumps of those spices. After that, you're going to stir in about 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese and about half a cup of mozzarella. And stir that until your cheeses are melted. If you'll notice, we haven't added any salt to this yet. So once you've gotten that in there, you're going to adjust your seasonings with salt and pepper. But you don't want to add a whole lot of salt because Parmesan cheese has a whole lot of salt in it already. So make sure you taste it to ensure that your seasonings are correct. So just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and stir that together. And anytime you're making pasta sauces, you can always add a little bit of pasta water to adjust your consistency, and the starch in the pasta water is going to help your sauce come together a little bit more. This helps it coat the pasta a little bit better as well. You're going to add your sauce to a 16-ounce box of whole wheat, gluten-free, or protein pasta of your choice. And stir that together. This entire process takes about 15 minutes because as you're putting the sauce together, your noodles are going to be boiling, and you end up with an awesome dinner that tastes like Alfredo but has a whole lot more nutrition. Thank you for joining us on Mixing with Mercs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.